The Twinkling Fantasy event in Pokemon Go is here, so let's go over the top tips that helps you guys max out on probably one of my favorite events that I might have seen so far in Pokemon Go. I know that's a big statement right there, but man, there's amazing Pokemon, there's great Pokemon spawning. Zekrom is a raid boss, Salamanca is out in the Mega form, we have a brand new shiny that's going to be Dedenne, and then we also have XP boosts and the like, which is extremely powerful in Pokemon Go. So here we go. Starting off, this event is going to go down on Tuesday, January 10th at 8 a.m. and that's going to go all the way until Monday, January 16th at 10 p.m. local time. So it looks like we're having a slight different change in some of the hours, unless this was a mistake on the Pokemon Go live blog, but that's what it says as of right now, which I really hope that this is it. Additionally speaking, we're going to have event bonuses of 2 times XP for all catches made with nice, great, and excellent throws, so the excellent throws are going to be highly valued. Also with those nice, great, and excellent throws, you will get increased candy and increased XL candy when coming after these Pokemon, which is extremely effective. So with that said, let's start getting into my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be all about the spawns during this event. The spawns are really cool, to say the least. Not only that, I highly suggest you guys do use some Mega Pokemon to be able to help you out. In specific, there's going to be one Mega Pokemon that is going to be Mega Altaria. Hopefully you have a Mega Level 3 Altaria, because that will help you get increased XL candy for Fairy and Dragon type Pokemon, and being that this Pokemon's event is Twinkling Fantasies and it includes Fairy and Dragons, this would be a very effective Mega to have at Mega Level 3. So if you do not, now would be the time to start maxing this one out, because although you will not be able to get it there if you haven't even started trying to Mega level this up to Mega Level 3, because it takes 30 days, but it's a great Pokemon to have for this instance in the future. And the spawns will be as follows. We do have Clefairy and Clefable. Clefable being a second tier evolution Pokemon, it's going to give you a guaranteed XL candy and increased Stardust, and it's a pretty easy excellent throw. So those Pokemon, and the Jigglypuff is going to be spawning in the wild. Unfortunately, they are Fairy type combinations. However, these Pokemon are not going to be in the top 100 for GBL, so I'm not going to cover them. However, Dratini is out there. Dratini is a Dragon type Pokemon. It goes into Dragonite, which is very meta relevant for a meta attacker, number 1. Number 2, as a GBL Pokemon. It's going to be ranked 51 in the Great League with Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and Superpower at a 3-15-14. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 44, same exact move set at a 0-13-14. And then in the Master League, it's actually going to be ranked 1, which is extremely impressive. And then next we have Togetic that's going to be spawning in the wild. This Pokemon does have a shiny available, and in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 48 with Charm, Ancient Power, and Flamethrower. And then next we do have the Marill, which goes into Azumarill, which is going to be extremely effective in the Great League with a rank of 45 with Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough at a 0-15-15, and that's level 45, so you will need XL candy for that Pokemon. And then also for the Ralts, catching it, it does have the Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade that are going to be in the future. Mega Gardevoir is the Pokemon to be able to get because of its Fairy typing and how effective that Pokemon will be as a Fairy type Mega in Pokemon Go, which is very exciting when it does come out. And then next we have the Vibrava. That one is semi-decent. It is going to give you a guaranteed XL candy for the Trapinch. And then we do have the Bagon as well. Bagon is going to be a shiny in the wild. It actually is going to be great to be able to catch because of the Mega Salamence. I have a 96 IV Shadow that I plan to max out. It is a very meta relevant Mega regular Pokemon and in the Shadow form, which is extremely effective. However, it is not very well ranked in GBL, so take this Pokemon as a meta attacker, even though it does need Outrage on that Pokemon, which is going to be Elite TM'd from a Calm Day. And then next we have Deino. Great Pokemon, shiny obviously. It's going to be ranked 39 as Zuelas with Dragon Breath, Body Slam, and Dark Pulse in the Great League at a 0-15-15. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 39 with Dragon Breath, Brutal Swing, which is the Calm Day move, and Flash Cannon. And that one can be multi-purpose as a meta attacker because it is extremely effective. And then we have the Dedenne spawning in the wild. That is also going to be a brand new shiny here. And if you're lucky, you will be able to catch a Goomy in the wild. Goomy is actually going to be ranked 81 in the Master League, or a Noibat, which does have a shiny, which these Pokemon are going to be few and far in between, but extremely effective in Pokemon Go. And that are all the spawns. I mean, guys, look at those spawns. They're crazy amazing. Guys, I would suggest going after Mega Altaria once again for the Mega to be able to help you get even more XL candy for these Pokemon, which is then going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be all about the bonus going on during this event. So guys, what I suggest doing is going out, playing this event hard because it's a very good event. The spawns are crazy amazing. Mega Altaria with you at all times, and then finally hitting as many excellent curveball throws as possible. And if you are really consistent and you want to go even further, you can use Lucky Eggs, which will double all the XP for 4 times catch XP when hitting all these throws. So if you cannot do the excellent throws, it's slightly unfortunate because you will not be able to fully maximize on that 4,000 XP XP bonus that is going to come from here, but you will still be able to do pretty well with great throws. So I would say maximize out, just play a lot, hit a lot of throws, and you will be able to churn a whole lot of XP here. And at the same time, while hitting those throws with the Mega Altaria, you're going to be getting a lot of candy. Use your Pineapple Berries to try to get as many of these Pokemon candy as possible so you don't have to ever see one again, and then max out on that XL candy, which then leads to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be all about the field research going on during this event, so let's check that out right now. And the research tasks are as follows. Catch 5 Pokemon is going to be a Dedenne encounter that is the brand new shiny for this event, 789. Looks like it's going to be the common task of the event. Catch 5 Fairy type is going to be a Bagon encounter, 495 will be the shiny. Just remember guys, save those Bagons, trade them, Mega Salamence, you're going to want the XL Candy to max that thing out. Then we have Catch 30 Pokemon, which is going to be a Goomy encounter for 418. And then we have Make 3 Nice Throws for a Dratini encounter at 430. Make 3 Great Throws. I would probably disregard this one personally. Clefairy, 495, even though Great Throws aren't that hard. So if there's a lot of Pokemon around, go for it. But if not, then move on. And then win 3 raids, which is kind of crazy for a Goomy encounter, 418. For this Goomy, honestly, winning 3 raids is kind of extreme, to be quite honest with you guys. So I would, you know, kind of tread lightly on that task. But if you do get that, I would try to get 3 of them and then move on from there. And then finally, we have the collection challenge, which is basically catching one of every single thing during this event. You will get the 50 Salamence Mega Energy, a Charge TM, and a Fast TM as your rewards. So get out there, get those research. My favorite 2 of the event are going to be the Catch 5 Pokemon and Catch 5 Fairy type Pokemon for the Dedenne and the Bagon. Good luck. So field research, very important, great Pokemon in there, which is then going to lead us to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be all about the raid battles going on during this event. In the 1-star raids, we do have Jigglypuff, we have Marill, we have Axew, and then we have Deino. Axew is going to be the one draw for a lot of people during this event. Just remember guys, as I have talked about, and you want to see the Calm Day video predicting my 2023 predictions up here, please check that out. Axew should be, if all goes as planned, the June 2023 Calm Day, which makes it that if you are going to go after and pursue this Pokemon in raid battles right now, you might be disappointed if it comes out and everybody does get the shiny in a abundance of quantity. So if that is the case and you're going to be disappointed in the future, don't raid for it now. But if you don't care and you're okay with Calm Day coming and getting it right now and spending money on raids, then do that as of right now. That's going to be my recommendation here, which is then going to lead us into our tier 3 raids, which is going to be Mawile, Druddigon, and Dedenne, which is really awesome. And then finally, we do have the Zekrom in the tier 5 raids with the Fusion Bolt moveset. If you want to see all the things about Zekrom, check out the playlist up here. And then the Mega Salamence, that's also going to be in the raid battles as well. And if you do want to see everything about Mega Salamence, check that playlist out up here, where I go over the best and the counter guides for both of those Pokemon. Extremely effective Pokemon. Very excited about both of those in Pokemon Go. Some of my favorite Pokemon and some things that I am very excited about, which is then going to lead us to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be all about what do you do at the end of the day when you're done playing. Guys, honestly, we are in the season of Mythical Wishes, which gives you a guaranteed XO candy. I highly suggest you save Pokemon such as Dratini, such as Deino, such as Bagon, Goomy, Ralts, and Marill. The reason being is all those Pokemon are going to have valuable XL candy because Ralts does have a Mega in the future, which is extremely effective. We also have the Dragonite, which is very effective as a shadow form, so why not have more XL candy for that Pokemon? We do have the Deino that's extremely effective, one of the top dark attackers in the game. We also do have the Bagon that is going to go into Salamence that's extremely effective in the regular shadow and the Mega form, which is extremely powerful. And then the Goomy, which is rare, and you can also do the Noibat and trade all those Pokemon. Not only will you get the XL candy, you have potentials to get lucky with good IVs to be able to power up for a whole lot less Stardust. Alright guys, so that's going to be it. Twinkling Fairies event, one of my favorite events in Pokemon Go. I can't wait to get after it. I appreciate you guys for being here as always. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, invitation to the next level, and see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.